Friends, I'm Sandeep, a leadership coach and also a startup consultant and HR professional. And so, yesterday I was having this discussion with a friend of mine who's a CEO of a company. And what his complaint or maybe his feedback was that his team doesn't take much ownership, although they're very smart, they're very energetic, they are extremely customer focused, but they don't take ownership. And when I use the word ownership with them, they think I'm giving some gyan, some new kind of learning. I'm trying to sell them something which is beyond their understanding. For me, ownership means taking pride in what you do. And when you take pride in what you do, you go an extra mile. When you go an extra mile, you deliver better results. And when you deliver better results, you bring more happiness to you. I'm not talking about the profit that you can bring to the organizations where you work for. For me, profitability is the outcome of your actions. And ownership is all about, as I said, taking pride, taking that extra effort to talk to people about what you want to do. You talk to your manager and say, I think this process can be better. Based on some data, of course. You cannot go there and say randomly. But based on data, you can always tell them that this can be done better. Or if you are a professor or an academic, you can streamline the curriculum, how it is delivered, for example. And you can always tell the people above you to look at it from that angle. This is about taking more interest in what you do beyond what is given to you. If you want to be a follower all through your life, that's also fine. A lot of people work well as followers and they keep on doing what they're told to do. But when you want to be a leader who can facilitate action in people, whose story inspires people, then you have to take ownership. Ownership for what you stand for. And nobody can take that away from you. People might not listen to you, people might rubbish your suggestions, but at the end of the day, you feel happy that you went out of the way to speak your mind. It's not just speaking your mind, it's taking that extra punch in what you want to do. If you're a boxer, you're always making yourself more skilled than ever before. What's the need? Winning is one part of it. The other is you're giving yourself a consolation that I can be my better self whenever I want to make that happen. So that is what I want to talk about, ownership. You see all these stories of ownership happening around you all the time. I saw my domestic help yesterday. I was alone at house, and I was not having a clue about the kind of vegetables which were there at home, and my wife had gone for work. So my domestic help asked, can I get some onions? I said, I don't have onions right now. She said, okay, I'll go out and get it. I said, fine. I gave her some money. She came after 10 minutes and said, I couldn't find onions in the market, but I bought some from my home, which was of course nearby, but she took that extra pain and effort to get that done. So that is like a self-driven leadership. In that context, I'm saying that, taking ownership is not very difficult. You don't need to do much hard work there because you're already skilled in what you're doing. You have to just look at that extra bit, 1% or 2% or 5%, which you can do, which can bring you more happiness. And in the bargain, you take ownership. And that creates a wonderful world for you. And that's what I wanted to say in this video. Taking ownership is all about taking pride in yourself. And then results happen.